Hello. Hello, everyone. I see Tali and I see Wendy. Can you let me know if you guys can hear me okay? Jaja. Love that name. Welcome. All right. Happy Monday, everyone. So let's see what's going on here. Let me know in the chat if you guys are able to hear me. Today's report's going to be fun. We're going to do an activation. Kimberly, hello. Are you guys able to hear me in the chat? Hi, Paula. Oh, Leanna can now. Okay. Super, super awesome. Just want to make sure I wasn't just talking to myself. I do enough of that. All right. So, lots going on with the energy, guys. And I was so inspired to jump in here today and share with you exactly what's been going on. So first and foremost, gotta welcome our newest members of the Love Train. If you found your way here, it's because you followed the energy and you were resonating with this messaging. And we welcome you to this community. It is absolutely magical, amazing. Every single one of you, you're shining your light wherever you are on this beautiful planet. And when we come here together collectively, it's in a beautiful container of love. Listen, guys, I know there is for all of us, whatever your deepest fear is, whatever the thing is that you're still trying to control in your life, it may be something that's embarrassing that you've been stuffing down. It can be an old habit that it's like all of anything that's got that kind of a dense energy to it is going to feel very, very loud in your field right now. It is not more powerful. So how this can play out for the who man, right? It is, oh no, why is my worst fear now? You can feel like you've lost control and you haven't. It's not stronger. So the dense energy is not stronger. It's loosening because it's gotten weakened and it's the loudest it's ever been, but it is not the strongest it's ever been. It's getting ready to release. And so my guides brought forward just a really cool, we're going to do a little, they're calling it an energy alignment. So we're going to get our collective energy together. And whether you're seeing this or you come back and watch it on the replay, you're still receiving it, right? It's timeless. It's all timeless. So it'll meet you exactly where you're at. So first I'm going to talk a little bit about the Schumann and what's been going on. Let me move the melon out of the way. Ooh, okay, see this? No, it's interesting. The word that came into me when I saw this was the word daggers. And the reason that these feel like, and I'm going to show you what this looks like in the AMP chart, the other one that I do that's all aligned with our chakras, that this is really quite literally purging the old identity. We're letting go of our old identity, and this past weekend was a massive purging of old identities, old ways of doing things. So that's what I'm saying, that habit that maybe you haven't discussed with anybody, but it's still persistent in your field, that's going to come forward and feel super, super, super loud for you right now. But fear not. Fear not. Yes, because it's all coming forward to be healed. And today, what we're going to do is try and take you to a space to give it more space. We're going to expand our field, because when you expand your energy field, that's where the healing takes place, right? Nothing's ever fixed on the level of the problem energetically. We have to go above it and expand. And that space is what allows for the healing to take place. And I'm calling it a healing, whatever it is, if it's healing around a habit, physical body. So just kind of keep that in mind when I'm talking about the energy here, because this all does tie together beautifully. I mean, it really is amazing how this information with the energy that's coming in, and how it relates to exactly what we're experiencing right now. So you can see this. We did, for those of you, by the way, who participated in the group on Saturday, you guys are amazing, to come forward and with the vulnerability that you did and sharing your personal experiences with me in the group. I honor each and every one of you. And I promise you that every story matters, every person. And those of you who are here right now, your story matters. And we're in a place right now where we're just being asked to honor it, to honor it and be at peace with it so that you can step into the highest version of yourself that's already exists. It already exists. And as this one falls away, you're stepping in and then just becoming more and more empowered in that new space. So, I do honor all of you guys and the stuff that came forward. It was just such a beautiful experience. It really was. And I've gotten all of your notes. I love you guys so much. And you are in charge of your own healing. And I feel like you guys were really feeling that. And that's, I just pull out my cosmic flashlight, guys, right? Look over here, jump. It's safe. That's my role in all this, but I did the healing for myself first. So that's why I'm able to look behind and then see where you guys are at in your journey and then guide you to the next perfect step. But you're empowered. It's your healing. You have exactly the same amount of power as I do. Every single one of you, no matter where you are in your journey. And you're just going to realize it more and more and more. So all these daggers are really just poking us into our best and highest self is the truth. So you can see we did, but by the way, during that was when one of these spikes came in and I felt it. I felt, pressure in the melon. My face felt really warm. So I knew that we were getting, and what they are is they're very purposeful purges happening. The reds integrate, this is integration. Sorry, the reds release these green this green pattern that you're seeing is integration because we don't have a choice. We have to integrate these energies, right? But how you would choose to integrate them, if you're in resistance and that this light is coming in and purging, if you're in resistance now, this is how you feel. You feel like you're vibrating. You can feel like you're out of it. You feel like you're really losing control. You may think you're stuck or never stuck versus when you just say, okay, I'm going to be at peace with what is. The moment you get to peace with what is, this is what happens. That gap goes away and you are automatically aligned with your higher version of yourself, which is what you truly want in your heart. So that's where we're at. Hello from Arizona. Iowa's in the house. Netherlands. Wow, beautiful. Welcome, Marcelina. Oh, what a beautiful name. All right. See, the global love train is a real thing, you guys. It's so beautiful. Let's see. Let's look at the chakra chart, shall we? This may explain how many of you felt this weekend. I have a feeling it will. Okay, let's see. The magic of technology. Let me find. Here we go. And by the way, I pulled this just little over an hour ago. So 9 Pacific Standard Time. Okay, look at this. Does this describe how anybody in here is feeling? Like, were you in that? What is going on? Why is this sneaky thing so loud? I thought I healed it. I've been on this journey for a long, long time, and it's still coming into my face. So I will tell you, I'm going to share something with you. I mean, this you can see, and you notice the other chart didn't seem this dramatic. Notice that everything's just getting complete push, push, push. These are purges. These are purges, and then you can see here where it levels out. It's more of an integration. You can see these are all the upper chakras. The upper chakras have been getting it for weeks, guys, because it had to, because we had to let go to all of this logical thinking. You don't think your way into ascension. You don't think your way into higher consciousness, right? We're going to get out of the noodle. This can only make noodle soup. Right now, if you're holding on to something, you're brewing some more noodle soup. Don't worry, it's okay. It's coming forward to be illuminated. It's been illuminated so that you can alchemize it. It's all done on a level of consciousness, right? So your who man doesn't need to do anything with it. Now, can the who man dig in and resist? Yeah, but it just makes the ride bumpier. That's all. It just makes the ride bumpier. You're still ascending. You're not doing anything wrong. Just know that no matter where you are on this beautiful journey. Oh, hello from Norway. Beautiful. Detroit's in the house. Awesome. You guys rock. Okay, here we've got, and here this yellow line again is the solar plexus and heart, right? Big, you can see the big pushes here. So many because of, trauma or, childhood experiences have had that heart chakra closed. And so all of this is very purposeful. It's really trying to push that dense, not trying to, it's making the dense energy surface. It's surfacing so that it can be illuminated. This couldn't happen months ago for many of us because we had to unpeel the onion and get to these parts that were created out of fear and out of like either violence or emotional abuse or physical abuse, any type of negative traumatic experience, those parts had to be ready to come forward to gain an understanding of what they experienced. And the understanding that they get and the perspective that they're getting is the soul. So realizing that you're bigger than the human body, that you're more than a human body. And when you get into that soul's perspective, that's where you just go, okay, I'm not looking for restitution. I don't want payback. All I really needed was an understanding. And from the place of understanding, you can go easily into the forgiveness state. And that forgiveness state delivers you instant freedom. It's always, I have found trauma after treating clients that when we go into their heart, the one thing that they crave the most is the freedom. And it's freedom from these old memories that are not serving us. It's happened, right? The saber-toothed tiger is not ringing your doorbell. He's not here. He's not here. The only thing that's here is the dream in your heart. And all we have to do is open that door and allow ourselves to go get it. So, and I know the Noodle's got a lot to say about that. I don't care. It's happening already. Here, this red line again is the sacral chakra. We're going to see more and more. Follow creative inspiration that you may have. Don't judge it and don't think that you have to monetize it. Just go with it. Because when you indulge yourself in any creative activity, painting, coloring, drawing, playing Legos, I met this fun family down here and they said it might be cloudy today, although so far I'm seeing sun. Because I call in sun every day. But we may go bowling. I'm like, that would be fun. If the sun's not out at the beach, let's go throw a bowling ball. I haven't picked up a bowling ball in years, but it sounded like fun. And I'm like, let's do that. Have fun. Quite literally, many of us forgotten to have fun. Did you smile today? That's energy. When you smile, your heart opens, your heart expands. Okay. Hi, Gina. And then here we see the root chakra. This one's getting to me the deepest purge because the root chakra, right? Many of you can feel this in your hips, in the spine. That's where our old identity is. That's all the stuff. Remember, we go into the 5D naked. When I say naked, it's none of the any old habit that you had that didn't serve you, that you know isn't good for you. It's got to fall away. And anything that is in your best and highest good, not only is that coming forward with you, you're really recreating it in a higher level. I don't know, some of you are have been really experiencing some deep healings and things, and you really do start to feel this newer perspective coming in. And for me, what that's meant is feeling bigger levels of love, bigger levels of joy. And so we not only are you jumping forward, but you're expanding these great feelings that we have, these amazing state of beings that we're feeling. And it's all expansion. It's contraction and expansion. It's like, where are you? Okay. Yeah, Joshua says the hips. Yep. Something in there that's like so tired and ready to let go. Ready to let go. Yeah, Wendy, intense in the hips and spine. Yeah, those are all that's something, and you may be aware of it, of what it is. It's just an old identity, and the energy was in there. And then when we give it permission to come forward, so today you're going to love this because we're going to align ourselves with we're going to do we're going to expand our energy and align ourselves with this higher timeline. And anybody can do this. It doesn't matter where. If you only found me 5 minutes ago, it's totally fine. This will work for you. That's the cool thing. No experience required here because you're already, by the way, your soul already knows how to do this. I'm just here to remind you. That's all. Nothing special or magic. Make sure that you know that this is all within your power. So we got that. And then right before we do the, and I'm going to get right into the alignment because I can tell you guys we're like, help me feel better right now. That's what I wanted. This morning, I asked my guides, how can I make these amazing Love Train members feel better right now? And so this came in. So it's so perfect for all of us. And I love these too. But before I forget, so today in a couple of hours around 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and this is in the description of my live, I am a guest speaker with a soul sister. She is also an ascended master, but I'm not going to be there talking about ascension. I'm actually going to be talking specifically, we're going to be discussing conscious wellness. And so it's with my soul sister Justine Rodney, and the link for her page is in here. And we're going to be, she started her own business after helping her dad heal from what they called incurable cancer. Healed it to this day. He's doing amazing. And so she's a healer. And she, after a divorce, had to reinvent herself. She had to find she's a lawyer. She knew that she wasn't resonating with that anymore, and she wanted to begin a spirit-led business. And I know this scares the SHITTT out of many of you because it's like, wait, okay, I know what's in my heart and I do want to start a spirit-led business, but how am I going to monetize that? And so she's going to be sharing her story about how she started her own business with stem cells. I think it's X39 stem cells, but she's using them in a way that combines our conscious wellness. In other words, we got to have the mindset, right? You have to know my well-being is assured. Right now, your human might be saying, I don't know, I don't know. And so what we're going to be talking about today is how you can use the stem cell to be an energetic connection to this. So we always, for anybody that still has to take medication or still has to do things, I understand that not everybody like is where I'm at, where I already know my body doesn't get sick and it doesn't. And so, but it's like, how can we bridge that gap? How can we pull the energy over here? And so that's what we're going to be talking about today. So I'm excited. So if that resonates with any of you, you'll see me over there with Justine. And again, she is an absolute ascended master. She's just such a beautiful soul. So I always love supporting spirit-led businesses because she had to reinvent herself and just she aligned with this. And so she's going to share her yummy experience there. And I'm going to be talking about conscious wellness at the same time. So if that resonates with any of you, please join us over there. Okay, now let's get aligned. Let's get aligned. Nothing would make me any happier. So, but before we do that, let me know in the chat, is there something that you're still trying to control that you're aware of? It could be a relationship that's not serving you. Listen, it could be a family member and we get it. The human says, no, well, I love them and they're not listening to me. Why aren't they changing? Why aren't they ascending with me, right? Any of the above. It could be a habit. It could be an old habit that you know is not serving you or something embarrassing even to discuss, any of that. And if it's that, you can just go into the chat and say it's an embarrassing situation. You don't need to you don't need to throw your whole life out of here on YouTube. By the way, this channel is so divinely protective. There's no haters in here ever. They're not at all interested in love and light right now. But we hold a space for them because they will be. We're all ascending, okay? Oh, Leanna, you use X39. How awesome. Cool, cool. All right. So that's something to keep in mind. Let's see. Okay, Dahlia, sick with a virus since Saturday. Okay. Whole body. Yeah. So that's know what's coming in? It's a purge. It's a purge. It's, toxins. Our physical bodies, by the way, are purging like crazy guys right now. For throughout the end of the year, there's going to be a lot but many are going to they're calling it very specifically a physical upgrade. Okay. So there's two types of energies that we can feel. And I want to use the word physical sensations, which could be, and you could call that pain, right? And then there's stuff that maybe have been persistent in your field for a long time that you're saying, wait a minute, and you start to think something is wrong with my body. It's your body giving you a physical message that there's dis-ease, that there is something that you're holding on to, either unknowingly or knowingly, that's ready to come forward. Okay. So we can discern, okay, this is temporary. It came in and it went out. Like, the headaches, there's a lot of jaw aches, a lot of toothaches recently. Those are coming and going. And that because those are upgrades that are happening. Solar plex has been a ton of energy. Mine finally calmed down yesterday. I was like, oh, I didn't feel them at all today. But so we are going to be continuing to do a lot of physical upgrading. The emotional one has been the biggest. Mental and emotional bodies have been the biggest. And this is what it looks like. And I know for many of you, this is what it feels like. Okay. So, all right. So so if I'm going to assume that you guys have something in mind that you know what that thing is, that stubborn little thing that you're like, I know it's not serving me, but I'm still doing it. Why? Why is it still here? So we're going to get together right now and first, we're going to ground, and then I'm going to just guide you guys through where we're going to expand our energy beyond this density and contraction that you may be feeling right in this moment. Okay, awesome. Here we go. Oh, sensitive ears. Yeah, ringing in the ears, Marcelina, is frequencies. Your human body is adjusting to this high frequency energy that's coming in. And yeah, the eyes too. Yeah. Oh yeah, everything that you put in there, those are all so you're you're upgrading and your body chose apparently to do a lot of it all at the same time. Yeah. So there, what you're describing there, Marcelina, many in this community have experienced in recent weeks. So just know that you are not alone and that you're not falling apart. You're actually upgrading everything. All right, here we go. We're going to begin. Let's get everybody grounded, and we're going to jump into this alignment. So let's all. You can just relax, take a deep breath in, close your eyes if you like, just get cozy. Take a nice deep breath in. And then exhale, picturing all the way down to Gaia's heart, which is the center of the earth. Take another inhale up to your heart. Exhale down to Gaia's heart. Inhale again back up to your heart. See if you still feel any density in your body somewhere. If you do, on this exhale, let it all go back down to Gaia. And now we inhale, we're going to come up to the heart, bringing light. And then see if the front door to your heart is open. It's a see, sense, or feel. Do you see a light shining there? And if you don't, guide that door open so that you can see the light. Okay, good. You guys all got it. That's good. And then now let's look at the back door of the heart, which is the door that opens to the sacred heart. And if that's not open, gently guide that open. If you have to, take another breath in and release that back door now. Really open that safe. There you go. Awesome. You guys are pros. Now, let's focus on that light that shines right through. On the next inhale, take it in. Exhale, send that light into every cell in your body. So just see golden sparkles. Every single cell in your body has a golden sparkle. Take another inhale. And on the exhale, we're going to exhale, send the light outside of your physical body, filling the room you're in or in the space you're in if you're outdoors. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, push the light beyond the room you're in and covering the city you're in. Take another inhale. On the exhale, expand your light to cover the country you are in. Take another inhale. On the exhale, we're surrounding Gaia with our light. Nice. Take another inhale. On the exhale, we are expanding our light to cover the universe. Take another inhale. On this exhale, we're projecting the light beyond the multiverse to what is known as the central sun. Take another inhale and give it a strong exhale. Send your light all the way to the central sun. In this spot, we are in the quantum field, the field of one. And just breathe into this space. You should feel the lightness. And now in this space, whatever it was that you had identified before we came into this space, that thing that you were trying to control, or the habit that we were trying to let go of, or the relationship that may or may not be in your best and highest good, And right here, we're all choosing to be at peace with it. And breathe in this peace. In this space, it's all okay. Breathe it in and exhale. You guys are doing great. Again, breathe in more peace. Stay in the expansion of your light. Awesome. And then now from this space, keeping expanded, take your focus back down to the center of the earth, to Gaia's heart. On the inhale, bring the light back into your heart. Gently wiggle your toes and your fingers. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Awesome. You guys did great. So you should feel a lightness. And then if you feel the expansion in this moment, you can stay there. You can stay there. Awesome. Good job, everyone. Let me know in the comments if anybody really felt that release. It's all about, so this control thing goes through many, many, many incarnations, the need to control, and it came from us living in our minds and not our hearts. And so when you can just look at whatever that thing is that you think's being a nasty, nasty hanging on, when you can really look at it and just be at peace with it, even in the moment, in that present moment that we're in, being present with whatever it is and saying, I'm at peace with you. You get, yeah, Kimberly floating. You got there. That's awesome. Yeah, you all have that power. And then that piece that you're healing everything. So when we resist anything, you're resisting everything. But the other side of that, which is where we just went together, is when you receive anything. And in that moment, we received peace. When you receive peace, you receive everything. So, yeah. Awesome, Carol. I love it. Full body chills. Yeah, Wendy, that's release. Oh, you didn't miss anything? This is going to be here. This is going to live in here. You didn't miss anything. You'll be able to come back and watch the whole thing. Yeah, you will. So there's no missing stuff on this channel. I keep everything up here, in perpetuity for anyone who comes in and feels the need to join it. So welcome. Oh yeah, this group, the Love Train meditations are, because it's just literally a big capsule full of healing love. So awesome. You guys rock. Love you guys so, so much. So I hope that helped us. That felt so necessary after the weekend. I was very aware. I did some quantum healing around these controlling energies. And let me tell you, the stuff that it's wild how some of these parts, like, they were mad being shut down, but they were going to the light. Like, but they were like, like, it's all stuff that the ego created. And so it knows it has to go to the light, because we're all ascending. Guy is ascending, right? And so it's like, all right, but some of these are stubborn. So it's not just you. So don't get frustrated. Go into this, go back and listen to this, go take yourself into that peaceful space. Do it as many times as you need to. And in that moment, you're at peace with it. You're not resisting anything. You're not resisting your wellness. You're not resisting your joy. You're not resisting your abundance. Yes. If you're think you're suffering from a lack of abundance, go into peace. When you receive anything in this level, you receive everything. It is absolutely true. I witness this daily, and I had to get my noodle out of the picture. I did. I did. So, all right, guys. I'm going to leave you with that. And I love you. Thanks for attending the live here. And then for those of you that, if it resonates with you, I will be, again, I'll be going live. It's at Youth-Renewal is Justine, my soul sister, who's also an Ascended Master. And we're going to be having a conversation about stem cells and conscious wellness and how you can combine the two for your well-being. So that's all I got. Love you, love you, love you so, so much. And because I follow the energy, it's highly probable you will be seeing me